as a leader, and a leader who wants to be open, transparent, and honest, I've had moments of real doubt about my ability to lead in various different ways. And we talk about imposter syndrome, and I've had a real sense of that in one particular room. But wherever it is that we're having those moments of doubt, the important thing is to think about how we can overcome them. And my way is always to talk about them, share them with others. You don't know how other people have dealt with them unless you're willing to be open and honest. And that does mean a level of vulnerability. But there's been times when I've wasn't sure how to motivate the team or how to turn around a culture that felt like it was stuck and we couldn't move forward. And as I say, in all of it, my work go-to is always to talk, however vulnerable that leaves me, or however hard that is to take that first step to start talking about it. That's the only way that I'm ever going to come it. So I wanted to share this because unless somebody's willing to say it's okay, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay that we don't always get it right. It's okay to feel challenged in leadership. Then how can other people feel confident to talk about it? But I suppose one of the hardest moments, and I think lots of people have experienced this, was when the performance of the team dipped. And instead of energy to fix it, all I felt was silence in the room. And the instinct can be so easily to push harder, but it's not the answer, because that's going to cause all sorts of other things and, impact people in quite negative ways. And the breakthrough came for me when I stopped talking, when I stopped trying to come up with all of the ideas, and truly remembered to listen. I asked the team what was getting in their way, because I can make assumptions. We can all make assumptions about what's getting in the way, or, what we think is happening on the ground. But until we truly listen to the team and what they feel, and whether they are real blockers, whether they're perceived blockers, who knows? But unless we ask, we're never going to find out. I found out what they needed and what wasn't working and why they thought it wasn't working. It wasn't always easy to hear, and sometimes, well, quite easily we take that upon us that it's our fault that that's happened, or that it's you, but it's never personal. If we're honest as leaders, what we really need to do is listen more and take that step back, to hear what really needs to be heard so we can move forward, because it's only then that we're going to reach that turning point, as I did. So I suppose the lesson in it all, to me, certainly at the time, and that I wanted to share, is by listening and adapting and showing that we really are in it together. And this isn't we're going to do this to you. We're going to involve you. We're going to collaborate. We're going to find out what you think and what your ideas are. We're not going to shift that energy. And if we can do that, then engagement will grow. And performance certainly followed in the team when they had that ownership, and without that ownership, how can we assume accountability on people? And not because I had all the answers, and not because I went and provided answers or provided all the solutions, but actually that engagement was because the team felt heard. They felt trusted, and in turn were reciprocating that trust, and they were valued because we'd taken the time to listen. So what I learned, leadership isn't about pretending to be invincible, though it can be the go-to, and we don't want to show that vulnerability. It can be really hard, but it's about creating trust and clarity, especially when things feel uncertain. It'd be great to hear from other people what's the biggest leadership challenge you faced, and what's helped you overcome it, to share with others. I want to make sure that in these videos we start talking, we start opening up about these things so we can all move forward together. But yeah, that's my take on it today.